crocheting is fully lesbianic. And I would also say that it is the first thing that you do on your way into dipping your toes. So it's like, honestly, the way that weed is a gateway drug to, I believe, crack. This is the activity that gets you from, I think my husband's kind of boring, all the way to, I was getting railed by my friend Brittany.
Yes. Okay, so this is now the second episode in a row where we have cursed in the first 90 seconds.
And that was a specific note we were given is
do not curse in the first 90 seconds. And truly, I don't know why we keep doing it.
I will say, I think it's because whatever's wrong with us.
Welcome back to what some of you guys have been calling Autism the Podcast.
Now, here's what I want to say about this really quickly. We are not diagnosed with autism. This is your guys' thing. I have seen multiple comments saying that this is Autism the Podcast. I'm not claiming that.
And if I get that back on my diagnosis, I'll claim it, but I'm not claiming that till then.
Yeah.
But this is Syd and Olivia Talk Shit.
I'm the Syd one.
I'm the Olivia one.
And today we've got like a really fucking awesome guest.
The coolest, fucking rizziest guest.
The rizziest
that I could ever dream up in my little heart.
In my little heart, I have only dreamt of this.
In my little heart that dreams of Riz.
Oh, God, I'm always dreaming of Riz.
And my tiny, teeny, tiny malfunctioning heart is only ever dreaming of Riz. And today, my dreams are coming true because...
This is comedian extraordinaire Rachel Scanlon.
Oh, my God. Woo! Yes. How are you doing?
You guys, what the fuck? This rocks. The fact that I get to sit betwixt you guys.
But isn't it upsetting?
It's so exciting for me.
Good.
It's hard to pick because, I have to go.
Right.
Which is good for me. I look good on profile only.
Good.
Oh,
on the top.
What's that like?
Well, my profile on my head is good. My profile on my body is horrifying. So,
really?
Yes, you guys. You guys, come on.
I don't know what...
Here's the thing.
So if we're getting into it...
And we have
let's just get into it.
I have raging, I have no idea what I look like disorder.
Okay,
so
for sure.
To me, I'm like, I don't know what makes a silhouette good. I don't know what makes it bad. To me, I look in the mirror and I go like, you're not allowed outside. And I have to go outside because I have to work.
You have to work.
And when I look in the mirror, I see my dad.
Interesting.
So it's like a little bit like when I was born, we have footage of my grandma meeting me for the first time and saying, oh God, I hope she doesn't have Danny's nose. Oh. And surprise, I do.
Incredible.
So
and his bunions.
Listen. And
my
mother. So it is like one of those things where I think everyone sitting here and maybe everyone in the world doesn't know what they look like.
I have no idea what I look like.
It's not that important. Like, I feel like we put so much importance on it, and it's like, who fucking cares?
It's the least interesting thing about you.
100%. And if you're wearing fun stuff, that's awesome.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I feel like it's easy because you guys are, how you're very hot.
You're very hot.
You're very hot.
I'm new to it. You guys are like so hot that I'm actually like taking it in a lot. I'm sure it's whatever, but you're like, it's the least interesting thing, but I'm like from 210s.
No,
that makes sense.
No.
I go back to what I was saying about my tiny little heart dreaming of Riz.
Oh my God. Wait, can you tell the story about
my tiny? Oh yes. Okay. My dad is he's working right now as a creative writing teacher for like certain school districts that don't have programs like that right now. And
Angel.
Oh, he's the fucking best.
That's so cool.
But he teaches like kids how to write stories and stuff, and they're little, they range from little to middle school, and there's this one girl who wrote a story and shared it in front of the class. And the story was
she's in fourth grade,
and the story was Post Malone called me to tell me to go to his concert.
Yes.
I asked my parents if I could go to his concert and they said no, so I snucked out and went to Post Malone's apartment. He rizzed me up. Oh, and then my dad had to be like, no, we can't say he rizzed me up. And the little girl was like, why? And my dad's like, because you're a fourth grader and you can't say Post Malone rizzed you up. You can say you went to a park and played board games, but you can't say I went to his apartment. I snuck out
and he rizzed me up.
Apartment and he rizzed me up.
A fine line between a fun story and an allegation.
Right.
A really fine line.
Yeah, no, I like double check, like You made this up. This is not.
You have to make sure. I feel like that reminds me of when I would write stories. I was like closeted and I'd be like 9, but I thought for sure I was, when you're like, I'm for sure the baseline must be heterosexuality, but all of your fantasies would be like the gayest shit, but you're like, it's not clocking
There's like
to
a
you.
cognitive dissonance.
Right.
Where you're like,
no, I'm straight.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about.
Yes. I would just like have all that shit where I'm like, I'm for sure giving hetero. I had like khaki shorts that went to my shin. You know what I mean? Khaki to my shin, played on the golf team. Everyone around me was kind of like, I was so butch. I had no idea, but I was like, I assumed anyways, all of my like fantasies that I had were like, what if I had to rescue all of my female friends? That's what I was writing about.
That's
I was like,
so
what if
good.
all of my female friends, what if Courtney and Lauren were in trouble?
Yep.
And then I was there and I was tall.
That's my favorite thing I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
And then I was there and I was tall.
And I was
like,
so
so
tall
tall.
and very helpful. And,
Like,
and people
strong,
were scared of me.
I was picking people up.
Oh, man.
I actually used to have, when I was little, before I knew what sex was, like my like fantasies I would have about my crush would be like me saving them from like a plane crash.
Yes.
It would just be like that, like, oh, and what if like you're drowning and I save you? And it's like, because I didn't know what fucking is.
This is exactly. I think when I came out as queer, and I was really raised very religious, so it made it seem like
add stuff to that.
It added stuff because it made it seem gayness was like very like sodomy, like sex,
Right.
and I was like, what if I just need to protect my friends
Yeah.
until you know what I mean?
It is the thing that makes you say that like your sexuality is
I know exactly what
inherently
you're gonna say.
sexual is something
Right.
that comes later. When
Yes.
you're a kid, you just go, Amber has the best handwriting I've ever seen.
I knew exactly.
Yes.
And I think
Yes.
I'm in love with Amber.
Right.
Wow, Amber loves bees.
Yes.
Amber loves bees. I'm so in love with
Oh
Amber.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you're a child and you just know that you have a feeling.
The
Yes.
first person I had a crush on, it was because he played the cello, not because I wanted to fuck him.
Exactly.
I
Yes.
was like, that's cool.
Let
You're
gay
smart.
people be attracted to cellos.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Let everyone be attracted to cellos, and mostly cellos.
Yeah, cellos are a very
And not
gay
the person,
instrument. I mean,
not
that's
the person
a.
playing just the cello.
The cellos are.
A cello is a woman, and I've always said that.
I would fuck a cello, and I'm so serious about it.
I would
Okay,
fuck a
wait,
cello.
what instrument do you fuck?
Okay, if you had to fuck an instrument, what instrument? Okay,
On
go
the
fuck
count of
Mary
3?
instruments.
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
Top most fuckable instrument, and really, and I need you guys to mean this.
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Tell me when you have it. We'll do it on the count of 3.
Okay, hold on. I really have to think about like who's fucking this and how.
It's you.
Okay, it's me.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, I don't want to get into the logistics, but I know it.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
1, 2, 3,
harmonica.
drum? I was just thinking about humping a bongo drum.
bongo drum.
What did you say?
I said the harp.
Oh,
Nice.
why
Lot
would you
of
fuck
fingies.
a harp?
Because I'm a classy woman.
Because you finger.
No, because I don't want to listen. I don't
can
want to get
finger.
into the logistics. Dad, turn it off.
Right,
If
right, right,
you
right, right.
if you straddle
Yes.
a harp and it's so like long
Right,
and
there's
large.
straddling and fingering is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
I think that's fair.
There's a lot going on there, and I think it could be nice for me.
Okay, what you said a harmonica?
Harmonica.
Right, I think
Yeah.
that's, I
think we
kinda
kinda
got
get that.
Wait,
pretty much.
harmonica's awesome.
Thank you.
Because you could do that and charge money for people to watch.
It's
You're
so
also
wet too. I feel like you're really good. You have to, it's precise but sloppy, and that's what I need.
And it could make a
has double-
sound. It
has
could make
double-
sounds, and then that might be interesting.
It could make sounds, and it has 2 ways I could picture fucking it.
yes.
I also really do think this is your OnlyFans.
Great.
Yeah.
Fine.
Great.
Maybe if you want to make an OnlyFans, it can just be you
Fucking a harmonica.
eating out a harmonica
100%.
And then fucking a harmonica.
while it makes
Yeah.
awful sound.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, yeah.
this is good.
What if,
Yeah.
imagine me doing that,
Mhm.
and for some reason, I don't know how, but the harmonica, right as I go to blow, it goes,
Yeah.
A harmonica that only lets out sex noises is my favorite invention.
I don't know.
The idea of you having an OnlyFans is just you playing the harmonica, but the harmonica's just going.
And you're playing like a normal harmonica song, but it's only like
Accent. Yeah.
love
I'm blushing
that.
the whole time because I'm like,
Yeah.
this is kind of a lot
That's
for me.
cool. Oh
but I know
my
I'm
God.
good and
you're
tall.
at a children's
I know
talent
I'm
show.
tall, and I know I can save my friends.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
100%.
Oh my God.
Rachel, you know what's so
Yeah.
shocking?
What?
Today's the first day we've ever met.
That
you.
is really true. That's really true. We've
And
never
yet
met you.
I
in
feel some
person
like
before.
instant kinship.
Does everyone know that you guys were drunk DMing me?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
well, let's share that. Let's
Yeah.
share that. So
Yeah.
we
I
def-
respond really well to the energy that you two naturally have.
Okay, great. Okay,
Is
good.
something that when I show up, I'm like, I feel very at home with 2 psychopathic silly gooses.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciate it. Yeah, no. Well, if you want us to drunk DM you, comment that, and we probably won't do it.
And let me tell you something, too. It's such a whirlwind to drunk DM us because we're two people on one account.
Yeah, from two different phones. Like on our Patreon, we both have. We can only talk through
Shout
one
out to the
account.
Patreon.
Of
Join the
course,
Patreon. It's
you
just
wanna
$5 a month. Why don't you
Patreon will
just
eat out a harmonica for you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you can tell from the tone, I think. Even though we're very
I know what that's like too. So I have a podcast, Two Dykes and a Mic, and you know there's only one
mic.
One person can be DMing one mic. You know the rules. You share it like the harmonica, 2 mouths on it. It's gross. You guys know the rules.
One mouth on each end.
You know the rules. But yeah, DMing through one account can be tricky.
Because sometimes I'll do a thing where sometimes like also through email, like I'll wait for Syd to respond because there have been times where I've responded and she's responded at the same time. And then respond and it looks psycho. And I'm like, okay, if I wait 5 minutes and she doesn't respond, I'll respond.
Yes,
that's smart. I should do that.
But then maybe neither of us will respond.
I have a question for you guys. Yeah. You guys hang out outside of this?
Yes.
You guys are friends?
We
genuinely?
are.
We met in high school.
Yep. There's something... Yeah, that I like so much about you guys. It's probably that. It's probably that you're friends and that you're funny, which I love.
Thank you.
But do you ever have a group chat that you guys are in with other people that you'll interact with and then immediately sidebar with each other about that chat?
Not so much.
So unfortunately, we only do that socially. Like in social situations.
IRL.
Like I remember when we went to lunch with we were working on Smosh the sitcom when we went to lunch with Shane and Amanda, and we were doing a bit with everyone, and then we stopped doing a bit with everyone and just started talking to each other so much that no one else could talk.
Yeah.
And it was probably like 4 minutes of that. And they were like, hello? They're like, we just witnessed something. Like, we're not in this anymore.
Yeah. It's interesting when you have levels of friendship and you're like, we've been friends since high school and we work together and we're dialed in. And then other people around you're like, well, we're kind of, what about us?
It's getting to the point where we've known each other for more years than we haven't.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
I'll cry. I'm a Cancer.
Isn't that kind of sweet?
I love that.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're a Cancer with...
This should be part of...
Oh my God, you're so...
Okay, so we came up with an idea just
Okay, so we came up with an idea to like rapidly move our parasocial relationship at you
to
into a like
social relationship.
social friendship with you.
I love what's happening.
We love it.
So this is a segment called...
What did we call it? Oh,
Speed Bonding.
Play music! Cut the music, you fuckers! Okay. So this is speed bonding.
Yay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to know you really well.
Come on in.
Really fast. I'm like trying not to get the profile of my nose so my grandma's not disappointed.
I'm trying not to get the profile of my body.
Oh my God, guys, we're so ill. Okay. So we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions rapid fire.
Yeah.
Answer them as fast as you can.
Yep. Great.
If any of them you don't like, you can say pass.
Okay.
Yep.
But
we're gonna talk so fast.
We're just trying to get to know you as fast as possible.
So fast.
I love it.
So are you ready?
Yep. You want to start? It's time for speed bonding and go.
What was the most formative event in your childhood?
I fell and I landed on a train and I had to get stitches at a young age.
What is the thing you regret most from your life so far?
Nothing?
Great. Do you have mommy issues or daddy issues or both?
Daddy.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Brussels sprouts?
Nice.
How many times have you been in love?
Wait. A lot? 12? 14?
What?
100?
Whoa, that's
right
awesome.
now,
Okay,
2
well,
more?
that-
103, 104?
Have you ever done anything that is unforgivable?
No!
Do you think OJ is innocent?
No!
Why?
No, the glove.
Why?
The glove.
How many people in your life would you trust with your life?
3.
Hamsters or birds?
Hamsters.
If you could choose between
Yes.
living a long, ordinary life or a short life filled with distinction, what would you choose?
Short, kill me tomorrow.
Oh, I'm loving that for me.
What's the best aphrodisiac?
Oysters and harmonicas.
Yeah.
What's the hardest lesson you've ever had to learn?
That it's okay to be short and hot.
Ooh, and finally.
Is the asteroid gonna hit Earth?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and it's going to hit my wrist. And
Yay! Bing, 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 bing.
Speed bonding.
Wow.
That was just like being in a girl's bathroom.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
that is.
But
Do you guys feel close to me now?
I feel so
close.
I feel like I should be physically closer to you because of how emotionally close I
I
feel.
literally
that.
wish I was your harmonica.
Me too. Cute.
But what is your horoscope now that we're speed bonding? Still?
Yeah.
You're Cancer.
Cancer. Scorpio moon.
Nice.
Rising.
And there's rising is something that is even worse. I can't remember. My wife knows. I don't know. That is something. And my co-host Mackenzie Goodwin and I are the exact same chart except for one.
Whoa.
Wow.
And hers is like Capricorn and mine is like Scorpio.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I know, it's bizarre.
We don't know that much about astrology, but my mom's obsessed with it.
Yeah, Olivia's mom like does the charts.
My mom
and stuff.
loves it. It's the closest thing to a religion I was raised with is my mom loves astrology.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus with a Scorpio
Your
rising.
cusp.
I'm a Taurus Aries cusp
Yeah.
with a Scorpio rising and a Cancer moon. I don't know what that means, but my mom sure does.
Yeah.
But she did our charts.
She did our charts
like as a couple.
Yes, of course.
We have insane sexual compatibility.
That's so cool. And you've never, I mean, I don't want to like whatever.
We can't test it.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to.
The risk.
The risk.
The risk.
You have an empire here.
The thing about
risk.
risk versus reward, and no one ever talks about this.
No, they
in
don't.
Their life. They're just like, oh, go for it. No, you have to balance.
You have to.
You have to have forethought.
I will also say we did try to fall in love
In
and
Europe,
it didn't work.
We went on
I
a
can't
gondola
believe
ride.
it
We
didn't
shared a
work.
beautiful bottle of
Because
wine.
we just know each other too well at this point.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just not happening.
fucking your sister.
Yeah, it's almost like
fucking your fucking
only cool if it's
sister.
your stepsister.
Sister. Bow,
Pew,
bow,
pew, pew, pew,
bow.
pew. All right, bring in the stepsisters.
you guys.
No, we were when we
Horde
were.
of stepsisters came in.
Where have we been keeping them?
We're stuck.
We went to Europe together this summer, and we like at some point realized it was just a couple's vacation,
For sure, yeah.
and that all the things we were doing were like, we're a married couple.
Yeah,
We
romantic.
did a couples massage
We
called
did.
like the Secret Enchantment Secret Massage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we were like, are they gonna make us fuck?
I don't think that people realize how intimate it is to be friends with somebody who you also podcast with.
Oh yeah.
It is the most intimate thing that you can do with somebody.
Do you feel that you have times with your co-host for your podcast where you're like, oh, we can't talk about this because we have to put it on the pod?
All the time. It's
Yeah.
humiliating. It's so humiliating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that must be because I did that in the room over there.
Yeah.
And as I said it, I was like, "Oh, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever said."
100%.
But it's part of,
And
I
it's
get
just
it.
objectively
It's part
true,
of
but it sucks asshole.
But it sucks. It's horrifying because you're like, I can't believe that that's my life right now. That
Yeah.
I'm like, I have something. I've been on the phone with Mackenzie and I'll be like, let me actually get back to you tomorrow when we're doing our job. Ew, barforama, disgusting. But it makes me be like, because it's also insane. I started podcasting as a single person. Okay. I was like much younger.
What time was this?
I must have been 24. Like,
Lovely,
and now I'm 33.
lovely.
So
Really
a
lovely.
lot of time has
I
passed.
would have guessed that you were younger.
Okay.
Not that
I
33
I don't know if
is
that
old.
matters. I don't know if it's one of those things. Of
Not
like,
that 33 is old,
No,
because it
yeah.
is not.
No.
It's just that
But
I would have
whilst-
guessed you were like 28.
I think
whilst 33 is not old, I would have guessed you were 20.
Yes.
I think because I'm very annoying and it reads as young, and the haircut could sometimes, like, it's very hard sometimes to be a masked lesbian and not look like a YouTuber boy.
Or like a TikTok-y boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a
100%.
fine line.
I totally get
Like,
it.
I look like I could be somebody's wife, or I could be like, I was big on Vine once.
Yep. Yep.
And that
Yep.
sucks for me.
Someone's
Yep, I get-
loving
yep.
wife, or you were big on Vine, is awesome.
Yeah, it's a tough haircut to master, and it's
That's
tough.
awesome.
It's really hard. It's actually the hardest thing about being butch is just that.
Mastering
the
my
hair.
sick haircut.
It's just the hair. But I've actually known, I've been podcasting, and I'm sober now. So I was podcasting when I was like a drunk slut in my 20s,
Okay, well,
just
that's
moving
fun.
to
That's
LA.
a fun thing to do. When
People
you're
love
a
it.
drunk slut in your 20s.
Don't get me wrong, you got a lot of stories to talk about.
We love
But now I'm realizing, because now I've been with my wife we've been together for over 6 years, but that means that now the podcast has become a chronicle of like our first date and like the first time we fucked and all this stuff that you're kind of like,
Yeah.
it's insane. But Mackenzie has known me longer than my wife. That's just one of those things where you're like the person, and you guys as well.
No matter-
high school,
yeah.
like,
no matter what, like every time I date a new person, I'm
Yeah.
like, so I have a life partner.
Right.
already. And
Seats
like,
taken.
If you don't get with that, it's not gonna work.
that's what it is insane. It's the most intimate.
Yeah.
I mean, and friendships
Yeah.
between women, I know, like whatever,
No,
are insanely close.
Yes.
And Mackenzie and I are very physically close too. So I'm almost always like sitting on her lap, spitting in her mouth, looking in her eyes, holding her hands.
And who doesn't spit in each other's mouths
Yeah.
sometimes?
Well,
I
you're
sit in all these interns' mouths.
you have to. That's how you show dominance in the
HR
workplace.
violation.
Get in here.
Get in here. Open your holes.
Bring in the stepbrothers.
They're in here. They're tired. Mouths are wet though.
And they're tired.
And everyone.
Yeah, but it's wild to be like, this is the person that you'll know each other.
Yeah.
It's a very intimate. It's fucking crazy. And yeah, you're like, we're gonna go to Europe together. It's like, of course you
We're
are.
gonna spend the entire Europe trip in the same room.
Yeah,
We have one bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's
See, I
powerful.
forgot. Like,
Do we have
blacked
one
out.
bed?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so wild.
Yeah.
beautiful.
So you just got married. Very exciting.
Yes.
That's so exciting.
It's crazy.
How did you like it?
I loved it. I mean, like, truly didn't think I ever would want to be married, or I didn't think I'd be monogamous, really.
Right.
And then something about doing it, and a lot of lesbians will get engaged pretty quickly, have
Right.
long engagements, and then never get married, but like buy a bunch of dogs instead.
Totally.
That's totally a valid way to go.
Right. They're like, I could get married, or I could open a shelter for all
Same
these
amount of money, I
huskies.
could open a shelter for huskies.
100%. And I get the appeal. I really do.
Yeah.
And I understand how a lot of times too, getting married can feel like I'm like cosplaying as a straight person just because I've seen it as straightness for so long.
Yeah.
But we decided to just take all the things that felt right for us. And honestly, it's like, I know a lot of straight people get married and they're like, it's the same. It's the exact same. We've been together for years. And I'm like, I feel fucking different.
Really?
Yes.
That's so good.
I feel like strong and like powerful and like I feel very like more in touch with sensitivity. And when I'm on stage, I'm talking slower. I'm like, what is that?
Oh,
I feel
that's like-
definitely-
that's like nervous system healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fucking sick.
yes.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like an inherent confidence that you've gained.
Yeah.
What did you guys do? What was the wedding?
We had a wedding here in LA and outdoors, of course, at a ranch that's like owned by the parks.
Fun.
Because it's outdoors. I mean, we had to get married outside.
I love that.
It was beautiful. It was like I wore a custom tux made out of like, I had a cape that was made out of my mom's wedding dress attached to the tux.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
I wanted to. I
wanna
made
see
a
pictures
vision
after
board
this.
of like what I want. I sent to this man who makes suits. His name's James Ford. He's super talented. And I was like, here's what I want. And he's like, you just keep sending me pictures of Aladdin when he turns into Prince Ali Baba. And I'm like, yeah, do that.
Yeah, so that's what I mean.
He's like, he's like, it sounds like you're wanting a cape. And I'm like, yeah, make a cape.
I'm actively asking you for a
I
cape.
would need a cape. Yeah.
The idea of sending a Pinterest board of cartoon characters
Yeah.
is so good.
It's weird. You don't know who you are until you send a Pinterest board. And you're like, oh shit.
So fun.
Aladdin.
I can really trace where my brain went here.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
so
I think it's like so different than what I thought too, because straight people are always like, they make marriage seem like jail and work.
Oh, it is so weird.
Yeah.
I think that is the weirdest thing that
Yes.
straight people straight
It's also like the straight comic thing of like you'll have like
my
a
fucking
my
wife. Oh,
wife.
I hate
It's like
my
the
fucking
whole
stupid
thing. Yeah.
wife.
Oh,
Why
it's
did you
work.
marry her?
Yeah.
It's hell.
It's so and like all of the posts where the people are like, we've had so many ups and downs in
Yep.
the 3 weeks we've been together. This is a prison. I feel tortured every day.
hell and back.
and mostly hell.
Yeah.
Marriage is work. It's not fun. It's not nice. It's not with someone you like. It's
No.
not
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's like you can work on something that you like.
Why are
Yeah.
you doing it if you hate it?
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
No, it's
so
scary.
easy. It's so much easier not to get married.
100%.
To get married, you don't have to do shit. You can just
100%.
not even try, and you don't get married.
I don't know how people make it seem like so. And then once I realized that you can, I think once I was like, oh, I think I need to do this because we were building family, but it was just us. So I was like, let's get fucking married. And it turns out diamonds are badass. I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh, they're fucking hot.
Wait, let me
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Hello.
I
Wow.
worked for a jeweler for a second during the strike.
Ooh,
It is really
it's kind of cool.
interesting.
I mean,
Like,
the whole.
it's just the whole thing is so. I mean, well, also like lab grown and there's so many interesting. I just learned so many fun facts about diamonds.
No, diamonds are insane. Also, mostly fake, which is which
Right.
is a whole another thing. But I was like realizing that it's easy and that you want to do it, and then I'm like, oh, long-term partnership, whether it be romantic, friendship from high school, whatever, having people who like can really know you and you can know them super well in like multiple faceted things. I think sometimes we work here and we live here, and you get to be one person to a lot of different people.
Yeah.
But to have people close to you that you're like, you can actually know the whole parts of me
Yeah.
is
Totally.
actually the most insanely amazing experience that I've ever had. Like the person who rails me, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The person who fully bends me over
Yeah.
and spits in my mouth
Yeah.
is also the person that's like, did you make your dentist appointment?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's powerful.
And I'm also
it
assuming is also the person going like, oh, I listened to your episode. It was so funny.
Right. Well, she doesn't listen anymore. But listen, she
that's
is
fine.
sick of that.
And that's absolutely
And that's
fine.
power in its own way.
Yes,
And that's just a
absolutely good.
boundary.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's just a boundary.
That's that it is. It's such a beautiful thing. It's a
really
beautiful thing to feel like you can be like, you have to be one version of yourself to the world.
Yes.
And then you can go home and be like, I'm a little baby. I don't know.
For sure, baby.
Yeah.
1000% a gigantic baby.
Yeah.
I just like the concept that I can be as annoying as I am in front of someone and they'll be like, yeah, that's sick. I love that.
And I like
then,
that.
And then also want to fuck me. Like, that's sick.
I think because I also was like, I dated a lot of women that really demanded monogamy in a way that felt like quickly.
Heard.
And then having like a Scorpio. That's my wife's a Scorpio, who's a freak. I'm dialed in.
You're rising.
Okay, so I heard that and I went, got it. I'm like, look out, those harmonicas are about to get railed. It's wild. No, it's fun. I mean, the whole thing is powerful. I'll show you guys 1,000 pictures.
Okay,
I love that.
I'm so excited to see the
I love it
cape.
so much.
Oh my God.
We do have a really good segment for
Oh
you.
yeah, we have a really exciting.
We have a really good
I
segment.
can't wait.
Okay, let me pull this up. Yeah.
That's the most beautiful song for pulling it up.
Thank you.
Pulling up.
You're would you call yourself a lesbian expert?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
Great.
Rachel, we have a game for you called Is This a Lesbian? Music. Cut the music. Okay, this is a game called Is This a Lesbian?
Great.
We're gonna list
a bunch
things.
of things.
Yes. Oh, good.
And you
good.
just tell us
yes.
in
Is
your
it a-
gut of guts.
Is that a lesbian?
Is it
Yeah.
a lesbian?
We can discuss it. We
100%.
cannot.
100%.
Whatever you want.
100%.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Is it a lesbian? Is it a lesbian?
Yeah.
Because some of them are it's.
Great.
Yeah.
Number one, Dora the Explorer.
1,000%
Yeah, you
Dyke
think
for
so?
sure. For sure.
That's
and,
a lesbian.
And are you thinking live action Dora and animated Dora?
I'm specifically thinking of, and you guys need to know,
Yeah.
I was Dora at Nickelodeon Universe. I was a character performer.
What?
I've been inside that bitch.
Okay, so if she's had you inside of her,
Yeah,
she's
you're
a lesbian.
fucking a lezo. And there's something about having a backpack that
Yep.
feels very much like what's in there, a bunch of straps. I
Also,
know what you're
the
doing.
shorts.
What straight person would name their monkey boots?
100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the shorts also going below the kneecap.
Yep.
Hello, that's Dyke City, USA
Yeah.
/gay
Okay.
/lesbo. There's something very also like you're searching for what?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, for what?
To always search and never find.
Oh.
So lesbian. Okay, next, the scrub mommy.
Oh yeah, the scrub mommy, similar to the scrub daddy,
Oh.
except the mommy.
Yeah.
Let's check out the scrub mommy.
Yeah. Oh, got it.
And do
Yeah.
you think the scrub mommy is giving lesbian?
Yeah, so specifically, and thank you for asking, that is a late in life lesbian. So obviously formed a, got married to Daddy, Scrub Daddy, I think
Yep.
is
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name. Scrub Daddy.
That's his Christian name.
That's his Christian mingle name. On Christian mingle.
Christian mingle
And
handle.
he is, they had a kid and a family. And then right around the pandemic, she took a second to kind of look at what she wants.
Right.
And what she wants, you guys, is to munchbox.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
She does.
And I like that she has the bow on because
like
she's
that
kind of
she's-
just being like, I'm a femme, and I love that.
I
for
like
you.
she's super soft and absorbent. She's a late in life femme.
Yes, and I think because of the bow, a lot of masked people that she's attracted to are like, I'm going to show you a thing or two. But actually, there's this pent-up sexual energy, and she's a femme top.
I love that.
Scrub mommy is a femme,
Femme top. You heard
Spread
it here first.
Spread it.
Okay, are you ready? A monstra plant.
Oh, wow, I can't wait to see.
Monstra.
You know a monstra.
I actually
Monstra.
don't.
Oh, a monstra.
A monstra plant.
I was sorry, I glitched because I was like mantra. A monstra has a
it
mantra,
looks
and
like
that's
a,
nothing.
Right.
It looks like,
And then it ended
And so
because
then I
that
was
was
like,
it.
and that's nothing.
it's like the dinosaur plant.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this plant, unfortunately, is one of those girls at a party who's like, yeah, I've kissed a couple of girls.
She goes to Flitch night.
Yes.
but she's
They
just
won't. She
100%.
won't. She goes like,
won't.
yeah, I've kissed a couple of girls, but actually eating pussy?
Look at
Ew.
you.
I can't imagine.
Yes,
Yes, that
that's
is so
this
true.
fucking bitch.
And it's such a shame too, because like with those slits, I mean,
Yeah,
she
yes.
could do a world of wonder.
That's what I'm saying. And even just sizzing another one of those plants.
Oh my God.
Yes.
2 of them sizzing? Dude.
Sizzing.
2 of them just sizzing up.
And they just won't.
2 monstera plants sizzing up. They literally won't, but they should.
They
And
should.
that's what I'm looking up on Pornhub tonight. Okay.
Okay, next up.
Caillou's mom.
Caillou's mom, Caillou, the cursed cartoon.
You know
character.
Caillou.
Of course. I mean, I
He's
feel
just
like.
a kid who's 4. Each day he learns some more.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Why was I thinking
C-A-I.
Avatar? Aang.
See,
CAILLOU. Caillou.
yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
You're like,
for
sorry, I
sure.
spell this all the
What do you
time.
think?
Okay, so the mom.
Yeah, the mom.
Whoa, mommy.
I know.
This is actually kind of tough. I kind of have to let her body type sync with me,
Yeah.
which is weird. We do have the same body type, but nobody would know it.
Should we look at a full body shot?
Yeah,
let's-
I'm
let's
seeing.
get a full body.
Yeah. That's why I need to be in profile from my body.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
It's so interesting. And who is this F slur on the left?
Okay, so
that's
that was our
dad.
next one.
That was our next one, which
we
is
were gonna have to do
Caillou's dad.
dad is a
Okay.
lesbian because we have that's the only one we have a hard answer for.
Okay, because I'm seeing now the full picture.
Yeah.
Yes,
A lesbian couple, like
Yes.
2 lesbians.
that's correct.
Okay.
The way I see it, I think Caillou's dad is 100% a lesbian through and through.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a world Caillou's mom is bi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caillou's mom is ace, but attracted, but like in love with, there's no sexual,
Perhaps pan.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Do you know what it is? It's that the world sees them and is like, oh, you guys are lesbians. And the mommy like doesn't correct because like when you're living your life, you're like, I guess you guys are seeing lesbians.
Yeah.
But if you were to pull back the later, she's like, well, I'm technically pan.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
of course,
right,
of course.
right.
And history will call them roommates either way. So
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter what they say.
Friends.
Okay, next one is a bidet attachment.
Oh my
Oh, like
God.
when you put on your toilet?
The one you
like,
put on your toilet, correct?
Yes. Okay.
is it
So
a lesbian?
I don't know.
I'm not getting lesbian
Yeah.
vibes.
Right.
Just because it's like
That's
something about everyone I know, and I don't know if this is right, but this is my own antidotal. Everyone I know that has one is heterosexual.
everyone I know
And
has
an
one is a
immigrant,
straight
which
man.
I don't know what
Whoa,
that is.
That's interesting.
Everyone I know is an immigrant and a
Heterosexual
heterosexual.
immigrant
They love a bidet.
Okay. Love
Okay, that's a sweeping statement.
Yeah. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Hey, listen, it's true, right?
My parents both have attachments.
Really?
They're immigrants.
My wife's family, and they're not from the United States, all fucking bidet city, USA.
Wow.
Yeah. I will say my friend's boyfriend, who is an Asian man, is very much disgusted by toilet paper.
Yes.
And is like, why do people why does not every person have a bidet?
Okay. I guess the question I have about bidets is like after you spray yourself, because I've had a bidet before,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, then you're
because I was living with a heterosexual man.
right. Then your BH is sopping wet.
What the fuck are you supposed to do after?
You have
I'm
to,
so
you have to
confused.
wipe
Sopping wet.
with your
With
you have to wipe
toilet
with
paper?
toilet paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what do
so
we?
then, I mean, listen, I like it as an option. But,
Yeah.
but
I
when
have
people
like
don't
a-
use toilet paper at all, I'm like,
No, you never don't use toilet
bunghole
paper.
wet.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of that?
Bunghole
Has anyone
wet.
ever thought about how wet my bunghole's
Yeah.
gonna
Has
be?
anyone ever thought about how wet my
bunghole found wet.
Excuse me.
Hey, chat, is anyone thinking about my sopping bunghole lately?
My bunghole is so sopping. Okay.
Okay, next up, number 4.
Oh, 4?
Yeah, if you can't picture it, we definitely can pull one out.
Thank you. Oh,
With the hand.
4.
it's giving-
You've seen this guy,
Yeah,
right?
4.
yeah, no. I just wasn't sure if I where I recognized it from,
Right.
but now that I see the photo, it's
Oh, he's all over the news.
yeah. This something about 4 is giving he him hetero.
Yes.
I don't know why. Not even like he they.
Could
Just-
be the angles. Could be the angles.
That's he, him.
I
hetero.
think also I
That's
think
a
of
cis hetero man right
yes.
there.
This I think because when I think of straight sex, I think of 4 time.
And
I think like 1, 2, 3, 4.
You did
1,
wow.
2,
You
3,
did a bit
4.
about that I love.
Yes, exactly. Okay, yes, thank you.
that is so funny.
So when I see a 4, I'm like, yeah, it's standard.
Yeah.
yes,
It's
standard. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that guy. Uh-oh, don't leave that guy with your
No.
kids.
no, that 4 is
No,
That
my,
form is
naughty.
on the list.
my innate want to not leave him near kids makes me know that is a cis het man.
yeah. You don't want to be in an elevator with the 4.
Yeah, no, a 4 is a white guy.
Yeah.
Okay, next is a velociraptor. Let's pull up a pic so you can really get the vibe.
Oh yeah. It's hard to spell, isn't it? It's tough.
Tough spelling there, yep.
Okay, I see a veloci, and I would say there's something queer. I don't know distinctly lesbo or not, but anyone who's like, you know what though? People who are obsessed with velociraptors, people who collect toys of them, are typically trans and queer.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
love learning new things.
Now, I see the only
love
people I know who collect velociraptors are under 4. So I
Oh,
guess I don't
well,
really
they're
know.
also-
and they're
probably
straight.
trans and
and I have no idea. So I guess I don't know yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hit up a bunch of people, ask how they feel about.
So, haven't you guys ever been? Are you guys single on the apps? Are you swiping through the apps?
No, neither of us are on the apps.
Oh, good for you. Just out there.
Just rubbing my junk on all the walls. Just scenting
Yes.
the walls with the Sharkies on fucking Ventura.
Okay, incredible. Well, let me
There are
tell
people
you.
on the apps.
There's
who
I
are-
people-
have been on the apps.
Yeah,
people
have.
on the apps who are very like the people I think are starting to really get into their niches. They're like, I'm obsessed with dinosaurs. I'm obsessed with collecting all these weird little bones. And like a lot of people that
All
are
these
like,
weird little bones.
yeah, man, dude, the queer
There are a lot
community
of
is
witches
psychopathic.
on the queer
Yeah.
app still.
Oh, let me
Exactly.
tell
There are a lot of witches.
There are
lot of
so
witches.
many in North Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yes.
the witches of North Hollywood.
The
and
witches of North
Silver Lake.
Hollywood are intense.
There's a coven of dykes out here,
Love that shit.
and they are strong and powerful.
Do they meet at night?
And day. They're always meeting. They're always meeting.
Oh, they just be meeting.
Yeah, you gotta be people who love this
I
shit.
feel
I'm
like
like,
this Velociraptor is allowed in that coven, but I don't know if anyone's necessarily like questioning it and
well, no one's fucking her.
no, for sure.
No one's fucking
No,
her.
and she wants it.
She wants it. Look at this.
And
girl.
people are like, no.
I mean, I also will say I think her arms are too short to do anything sexual. I don't
Yeah.
think
Her
she
nails
can,
are too long.
Her nails are too long.
can
Her
tell.
arms are too short. She can't get into anybody's undercarriage.
Yeah, she's
not
a
going to
full
get into
starfish.
She's not putting anything in undercarriage because look at those nails. That's
No,
bad.
look at those nails. And next
That
we
would
have
kill you.
George Washington. For photo reference, maybe we
Yeah, what is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Who was
George
George Washington?
Say it again.
Wait, the fact that one of the things that comes up is George Washington riding a dinosaur with an American flag is
Wow.
really.
I hate America.
There really is
Oh,
something
yeah.
for everyone.
Fucking
Wow.
Wow.
George
Straight to-
Washington. And is he the one, correct me if I'm wrong,
who rides
that-
the dinosaur?
is he, sorry, is he the one who was riding the dinosaur on
Yeah.
the way in?
Canonically.
Is he the one wood teeth
Yeah.
doesn't
Yes.
lie cherry tree?
No, he does lie. Doesn't lie is Abe Lincoln, correct?
I think
Is that
so.
right? From the men in the
I
room?
think they both claimed they couldn't lie, but let's be real.
But specifically cherry
Honest
tree.
Abe,
Honest
yeah.
Abe was honest Abe, but I think
Men
George
love
Washington
presidents.
chopped down a
They
cherry
do.
tree.
God, they
Men
do.
love
Love
presidents.
Men love talking about things.
George
Oh, they love-
Washington
don't they?
chopped down
Correct?
a cherry tree, and then when people were like, "Did you do it?" He was like, "Yes, Queen." I think
Right,
that's
yes.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honest Abe was honest, and George Washington was a fucking liar.
Yes. You heard it here first.
Is it?
George Washington, and I think this might be controversial, but I think surprisingly fuckable. I think there's
Really?
something that needs to be written about this man's head, and I don't know what it is.
I respect it.
I think it's the inverse of my haircut that makes me feel like I have to overpower him.
Right.
Wow.
That is something I don't know.
He has the exact inverse of your haircut.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the exact inverse of your teeth because your teeth are real.
That's
and not
right.
wooden.
They're not
Do you guys-
anymore.
Do you think maybe you guys are the same on some sides of the
On some
multiverse?
cosmic level.
Yeah, there's something that I'm seeing that I'm like, either he came first, died, and then I was born, or
You came first.
I came first, died.
He was born,
then
he
you came
died,
back.
and then you came back.
Yeah, we're kind of just ping-ponging each other's like
Is
timelines.
he a lesbian or is this horse a lesbian?
Well, his outfit's a lesbian too.
Oh, his outfit is a lesbian.
I basically got married in that.
So this is actually a photo of you at your wedding.
That's me. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't think he's not a lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and next we're gonna go with George Washington Carver, obviously, famously the creator of peanut butter.
Oh yes. Let me see this hottie. Now that's a dyke. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Also, there's something so sinister about seeing a bunch of nuts and going, what if I mashed it into a paste that I ate?
Yeah.
Because I feel very much like when I'm having sex,
Yeah.
which I do all the time,
Right.
Okay.
I say, I want you to mash me into a paste that you put on toast and munch on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will also say, like, the idea of mashing nuts is not a heterosexual woman activity because you're going to cradle those
Unless
nuts.
someone cheated on you.
Correct.
That is a scorned heterosexual
Yeah.
woman
This is
activity.
either a scorned heterosexual woman
Yeah.
or a lesbian.
Yeah.
100%.
And I'm feeling lesbian.
But all roads lead to the same place, which is
Not
Lesbian.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got it.
And scene.
There it is.
Okay. Next up, a fresh set of sheets.
Ooh, straight to me. It's
Okay.
giving straight. I feel like sheets when they're like that just remind me of my mom.
Yeah.
Because the people who are like, there's actually a particular way to fold a
Yes,
fitted sheet. And
yes.
it's like, I don't give a shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm late for work. I've got a coven meeting in the valley at noon.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if my fitted sheets are good or not.
Fair.
There's something societally imposed about a
Yeah.
fresh set of sheets. Like your sheets should be fresh. You should always have fresh sheets.
In the
It's like
same
sometimes
way-
people don't have fresh sheets.
Right.
The same way that heterosexuality is societally
That is what I'm
imposed.
saying,
Yeah.
like-
Guys, we're coming up with
Guys.
stuff here.
Yeah, there's something here.
crazy.
There's something here.
Guys, should we go do a gender studies class?
Yes.
Should we go
Okay.
do a gender?
Yes.
Should we go do a
Let's go do
gender?
a gender.
I want to do one. Let me pick one.
Let
Yeah.
me pick one. Let
No,
me
you
do
guys
one.
pick me one. Pick me a gender.
one should I
I'll
be?
do it.
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
it.
do one. I'll do it.
Next up. only
Oh,
a
the
couple-
duck on the bottles of Dawn soap.
Oh my God. The amount of times today alone that I keep almost saying the F slur in public would shock America.
Would it shock this duck?
It would, this duck would be like, that's me. Quack, quack. Okay.
When you see this duck, you think F slur?
I know it. And I don't think it's right, but it's my truth.
Well, that's fair.
No, that's fine.
No, I don't know this duck as well as you do.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
obviously you have a really large past with this duck.
for sure. I mean, honestly, now that I'm seeing, before I saw the photo, I was picturing the one covered in tar. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, that's the before duck, and
Yeah,
this
that's
is the
the
after
before
duck.
duck.
It's
Got
a
it.
common mistake.
Also, apparently, this is not something I found out this from someone else's stand-up.
What
set.
George Washington is?
What George Washington is. I just found out on the internet. But apparently, the reason that Dawn is like the duck soap
Yeah.
is that it is voted the least traumatizing soap to use on ducks
Oh.
with oil spills.
Oh my God.
What are the other soaps?
Oh, see, here they
It's
go.
just voted least traumatizing.
For the duck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kaiser
I feel
Permanente
like it was
is calling
Sandy
me.
Honig who said that.
Oh my God, wait, get it.
Oh,
I
get
do
it.
have to get it.
Pick
Yeah,
up, pick it
get
up.
it, get it.
Hello?
Is this how we found out she has autism?
Okay, bye. Okay, she laughed in my face, but I do not have blood cancer.
Yes. Oh, thank
For the
God.
record, and it's on the record.
I had a bunch of lumps
Yes.
that were moving from my armpit to my breast and back.
Yeah.
Almost like a race.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
Wait,
a
what
relay
did they
race with
say
itself.
it was?
They were like, when I went into Kaiser Permanente, who I've ragged on so much on this podcast.
Yeah.
Kaiser Permanente was like, okay, so I'm feeling it's either like maybe some sort of clogged lymph node or, I don't know, blood cancer.
Good God.
And
Yeah.
I was like, for sure. And then they were like, come in for a bunch of tests. Who knows? I don't know, but maybe blood cancer. And I was
Jesus.
like, okay. And then I came straight here to do a podcast and I was like,
Insane.
but I don't have it.
Good.
Yay!
I'm so happy
This is
for
a
you.
segment called Syd Doesn't Have Blood Cancer. Play the music!
Cut that music.
Nice.
I wanted to try.
Yeah, no,
that was
do it.
great.
It's
Please
amazing.
do. That's
That's
amazing.
exciting.
Okay, back to more important things. Thank you for pulling up a picture of Kaiser Permanente. That's really
Permanente,
helpful.
a lesbian?
Is
Because
Kaiser
I don't think
Permanente
so.
a lesbian?
100%. Wait, you
Really?
think no?
I don't think so. Because I've never been irritated by a lesbian as much as I'm irritated by Kaiser
Good
Permanente.
Wow.
point. Good point. But I feel like
has
you're
a really good smoothie at the Woodland Hills
That's
location.
Ooh.
It tastes like pink berry. It's really good.
That's hot.
So I don't know. Maybe there's some fluidity there.
I don't know.
Okay,
Babylon's
next,
are-
the act of crocheting.
Crocheting is fully lesbianic. And I would also say that it is the first thing that you do on your way into dipping your toes.
Oh.
So as you, it's like, honestly, the way that weed is a gateway drug to,
Yeah.
I believe, crack. This is the activity that gets you from, I think my husband's kind of boring, all the way to, I was getting railed by my friend Brittany.
yes. Okay, so here's a question. Just personally, I am curious. Is it different for like crocheting a little guy versus a scarf? Because I crochet little guys sometimes, but
you
never
do?
a scarf.
It does feel different. The more it feels like art,
Yeah.
the queerer it
Okay,
feels to me.
It's like a little guy.
Yeah.
Like a little, like that. Little
Yes,
guy.
like that little thing.
Yeah, like
because
that.
if you're like making something for function, then it's starting to feel like pilgrimy or like
I
I
don't-
turn my own butter.
wanna
It's like
do that.
trad wife.
100%.
But when it's like I made this useless thing for you,
Yep.
that's gay.
Okay. Heard. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, the very hungry caterpillar.
Oh wow,
What's it hungry for?
100% great question to ask.
Because it's got to be one of a couple things.
Because does it at the end become a butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay, so it feels trans. First of all,
Fair.
Wait,
So it is.
yeah.
It is.
yeah, but I'm kind of sensing like non-binary lesbian, like as a lesbian culturally and in experience, but deep down probably like non-binary,
Okay.
and then by the end of the book, a trans man.
Okay.
I
amazing.
do love that.
When is the last time you guys have touched this book?
Oh, man.
My hand.
It's very erotic.
Yeah, I guess I got to take a reread.
Yeah, you basically, not to be crass.
Do you like finger the?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Really?
Right, because his face comes. Oh, right, because
There's all those holes in all those fruits.
Oh, there's holes in the
yeah.
fruits.
Yeah,
Oh, you
so-
put your fingies in the fruit holes.
Yeah, I fear you do. And
fear you do, unfortunately.
yeah, it's kind of, there's a lot going on there.
Oh, I didn't realize it was so tactile.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's
'cause
awesome.
I listened to the audiobook.
Sorry, it was too long.
I'm always listening to the audiobook of The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
That's what I listen to at the gym. Okay, great. Well, I loved this segment. This was
a
so
beautiful
fun.
segment. Thank
Wow.
you so much for watching this segment, everybody. Play music.
Cut the music. Don't do it.
I was gonna, and then I got scared.
That's okay.
It's okay. Next one.
Always.
Next one is you.
I spend my entire life scared. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I have a segment I'd love to ask you your opinion on.
Yeah.
I am still, it takes a very long time apparently, getting comprehensive assessment.
Yeah.
Takes a while.
Testing to see what's
it
up
is.
with my psychology, what's up with my brain.
Yeah.
And we're having people take bets. So if there's anything you want to guess that I have based on purely just being around me for about an hour,
Yeah.
I would love to hear it
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you have repetitive thoughts?
all the time, constantly.
You hear that? Something there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't disclosed any diagnoses of yet? I know we're like everyone assumes it's ADHD.
Yeah,
One of them's confirmed. From a previous doctor.
I was previously diagnosed with OCD.
That's what I was going to say.
But also, I'm getting re-diagnosed for everything.
Okay.
So we don't know.
I think you have OCD.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It feels like I do. So that would be validating.
Yeah, I think that there's something definitely there.
Yeah.
OCD-ish.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's really valid.
I'm going to put all my money on
Okay,
OCD.
I love that. Okay, I think that's beautiful.
All your money, all $5.
All $5.
$5
But I would also, okay, wait, can I can move
Sure,
my money
you can-
around?
you can
I would
move
do $1 on ADHD because it's a sure win.
I love it. I love it. You got to have $1 in the sure win pot.
Yeah, I would put 3 into OCD.
Right.
So how many is that?
You got one
more.
left.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could put it back into one of those.
I want to give a
That's-
little to bipolar.
Okay, I love that.
Because there's a very real possibility
Yeah.
that it's only bipolar.
And
And
it's
then when
masking
you are,
everything else.
yeah, when you're manic, it like feels like
Right.
your OCD repetitive thoughts, but you're literally just like on a high of OCD.
Oh, I'm excited.
Or sorry, of
Of bipolar, yeah.
of bipolar,
Main
yeah.
to high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then when
Okay.
you're down, you're like, maybe I have depression,
I should
but
die.
it's
Yep, yep,
actually
yep.
bipolar.
Okay, this is beautiful insight, and I'm very, 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 very excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Hey, listen, I've dated a lot of mentally ill women.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay, wow. Okay, that was What Does Olivia Have music.
And cut the
That was
music.
beautiful. That was so good.
Okay, we've got one last thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One last thing.
It's going so fast.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Fuck.
I know.
Can you teach us how to be Rizzy? No, that's not the one last thing.
You're like, sorry, that was just for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
How
how
to,
to-
just
how to,
after
like-
this without the cameras on.
I've never identified as Rizzy and nobody's called me Rizzy.
No, you're for sure Rizzy.
Definitely.
Is it just that I'm wearing shorts?
No,
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 it's
no,
the
no, no,
whole
no,
thing.
no.
I
It's the whole
don't
thing. We've been saying this before we met you.
Yeah.
Really?
This was our perception of you
Yeah.
from online.
Yeah. And
Interesting.
it hasn't changed in
And it has not
Nothing's
changed.
changed.
No.
So.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That rocks. People don't know how much I cry. We both have,
Where'd you get yours?
yeah, I got mine at usually I get them at the Psychic Eye bookshop.
Oh yeah, in Sherman Oaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Benchy. That's
yeah,
my
yeah,
neighborhood.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's me.
I
That's right where I live. Come hang out.
I'm
Okay,
out there at my house.
Wait, let's dox you.
Yeah, please.
No, I used to nanny, and I would take the kid that I nannied over there
Yeah.
all the time.
Mhm.
It's a great place.
It was just fun.
Yeah.
And he would be like, I'm in love with this girl in my class. Do you think that she likes me back? And the psychic would be like, yeah. It's awesome. It was
That's
awesome.
so sweet.
It was really cute.
Okay,
Did she love him
powerful.
back?
I don't know. He's like a grown up now. Like he's like, this was a while ago.
Holy shit.
Um,
How old are you guys?
I'm 30.
I'm 28.
Incredible.
Yeah, can you believe it?
It's a great time to be. Oh, okay, great. I can't wait to hang out with you guys later.
Oh,
No,
very
we're
excited
doing
to
it.
drink.
Absolutely.
Thank
Wait,
God.
do you want to go to what's the fuck?
Ren Fair.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. But
Sure.
where are we going to? Aren't we going somewhere
Oh, I
tonight?
think we're going to Jumbo's tonight.
Do you want to come to Jumbo's?
Yep.
Okay, we're
Okay,
going.
perfect.
Great.
Um, okay.
Last time I went there, I left soaking wet.
Okay, perfect.
I was told my whole life.
Bunghole
I
or
was
what?
told. Oh, sorry. I realized. Sorry, I forget. Sometimes I forget. Like I have a pussy. I was thinking. The
and
whole,
it's a strip club.
Right, of course. No, of course you guys are like, hey, weird.
It's like, love that.
good, I guess.
I love
Congrats on
share.
getting
I love when people I'm like,
horny.
love that for you.
No,
last
they-
time I got let's go tonight. Last time I went, I got so fucking horny.
I would love to go with you guys. I just met you.
Yeah, let's go get horny tonight.
Somebody being like, have you guys ever been horny at a strip club before?
If we could get horny together in a shared space and really move this from coworkers to friends, that would be awesome.
What the fuck is wrong with me? God, I've never been.
What were
I've
you-
never been right.
What
you
were
know what I
you
mean?
met with?
I was told that like my whole thing about strip clubs I thought was like you can't touch anyone, but I didn't realize how much strippers liked lesbians. So I was touched so much.
Wow.
I was bongoed a lot.
Oh, see, I did
Because they're
not
like-
have that experience.
Right, didn't you get just like a touch?
Yeah, I
But
went
not-
to a strip club with a male friend, and the stripper was like all over him, and then came up to me and went like this.
You're
After
lying.
saying "and something for you," it was so annoying.
It's insane.
But it was during the day.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess-
It wasn't like a good
You're going
strip club.
tonight
Yeah,
for fun, just you two.
and
a
I
big
think
group.
some of our friends.
Yep.
How many friends?
Like
Literally,
two or
truly
three.
2.
Are they like you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like carbon copies of us.
Okay. Then I'm in.
Yeah,
what
it'll be fine.
time?
I don't know.
We'll
We'll figure it out. I don't
I'm
know.
not 1,000% sure, but hey, if you
Stop talking about logistics.
Sorry. You guys are like, we'll hang out. And I'm like, when?
when
And what time?
And what time should I be there? Because I'll be early.
Okay, so we're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Really quickly, we want to do a We Have Notes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We do a
yes.
segment called We Have Notes.
I wrote some.
This is a segment we do often. We did one for January because January was so long and weird, and now we're gonna do one for February because February was so long and weird. This is the segment We Have Notes music.
And cut it.
Nice.
Great.
Nice. That was good.
So we have notes for February. February was fucking weird. Let's get into it.
My first note for February is we have to teach conservatives and old people how to identify deepfakes.
Yes.
Just for national security or just my personal safety. You guys seen the 200-foot Jesus statue that everyone thinks that, Trump put in front of the White House?
No.
There's a 200 fake AI, very clearly AI video of a 200-foot statue of Jesus being put in front of the White House, and all these fucking conservative 50-year-old women are going like, "Wow, this is so magical. I believe that this is President Trump's destiny to put this statue of Jesus," and it's so hard.
That character is so good on you.
It was verbatim what she said.
Holy
I was not
shit.
doing
Yeah, no, it's
exaggeration.
true. It's and it's on top of that we saw the
thing that got posted
Wow.
day of this episode filming.
Did you see that thing in Austin, Texas?
what thing in Austin, Texas?
Everyone was like, there's an alien that's in Austin, Texas, and it was a giant, it looked like a pretty big fireball / swarm, and people just screaming, and it was like a UFO landing, and everybody was like, this is real, why isn't the news talking about it? And people were like, because it's
Not
AI.
real. Yeah, that's pretty much awesome.
Which one did you see?
No, there was
There was
a
one posted today that was specifically bad.
Trump posted a video being like, you guys love when I'm going to take over Gaza, and it's this. And there's a song. Cassim, can you play the song?
So this is on his real. So this is
Real.
real life.
I'm upset. I actually can't.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild.
This sucks.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
AI.
This sucks.
It's an AI travel destination video of Elon and Trump vacationing
And
in
they both
Gaza.
look so much more less poisoned and bloated in the AI version than they do in real life.
And it's them like, see what we could do with Trump Gaza, which is kind of a huge nightmare, and also like kind of shocking that he posted this. I mean, not because it's him, but it's crazy that this is real.
Yeah. This is the worst thing I've ever
He
seen.
posted that.
Yeah. I think I can actually
Today.
say this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think this might be the worst thing.
You guys,
Ever, right?
Yeah, actually this is up there. Yeah, this might be the worst thing ever.
I'm trying to think of things that are worse that I've seen than this.
This is
In terms of
definitely-
tone deafness, in terms of just pure stupidity, in terms of like just unabashed evil.
do you know how sometimes comics are like, God, but what a good time for comedy? I'm just literally
It's
like,
actually
this is
not.
horrific.
No.
Yeah, it's not, because the problem is it's not grounded enough.
No,
Right.
this is a good time to get a thigh knife and practice how to kill people with your elbows. But I don't know if it's a good time for comedy.
Wow.
It's like,
fuck.
it's so absurd that there kind of isn't a joke to make. It's
No.
Exactly. They took it too far.
Yeah,
no
they
joke.
took it too
Now
far.
I have to be serious about how fucked up this is.
Yeah,
There's no joke.
You're
Now a
now
comedian.
making me. Yeah, my job is to go, well, let's rein it in a little bit.
Yeah,
This is fucked
too
up.
broad.
Yeah,
This is
it's
too broad.
so fucked. It's so crazy. And it's wild that this is what is being posted on Trump's actual account.
Don't
The
make
song
me
is
be the
really bad.
straight man.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
seriously. And it's like, there's no joke that can be made, only a note. And the note is no.
No, the note
My
is
My
no.
note is no to this.
No,
Absolutely not
and
that.
the song was way too much.
And the song ends with Trump Gaza number one, which means nothing.
The
It's
song's
like
so bad.
AI written.
We're in hell. We're in hell.
I guess also my one quick note is that if we're gonna do AI Trump with his shirt off, you're not gonna shave a couple pounds off?
100%.
I know.
You're gonna go true to form body.
Yeah,
You
that's
could have anybody.
Pretty wild. Just right into ChatGPT.
His
like, take off a
followers
couple
would believe that, like, if you showed him on like a ripped body, his followers would be like, absolutely,
Yes.
that's him in real life. So
They'd be like,
I don't
what
know
you
why
didn't
they-
know is that he's jacked.
Yeah, so I would say
Yeah, they
That's the
included
worst
like
thing I've ever
a
seen in my
mole
entire
near
life.
his nipple. Like, we don't need to be that accurate.
no.
Okay, weird. Anyway.
Wow.
So that's a nightmare.
Yeah,
So
we have
that-
notes.
So my note would be, I hate that. So
yes. Yes.
Here's another note on February. If you're a plane and you're going to flip over while landing,
right.
you can't be Delta.
Yeah.
Because that's just too on the
Too on the
nose.
nose.
Delta's already the joke airline.
Yeah.
So the idea of you being a Delta plane and then
Right.
being like, let me do the stupidest thing
You
I
also
can
can't
do.
be Spirit
You can't be Spirit
if
either.
you're doing it.
No.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like a hat on a hat here.
It's a hat on a hat.
Maybe like not
Hat on a
that.
Second draft.
Second draft of the plane collision.
The second draft of the upside down plane.
Yeah, fuck, it was Delta. God.
It was.
I was going to say, what if it's Alaska? But then that already went, that was bad too.
Yeah, the Alaska plane
When
wing came off.
The wing came off and the door sucked off, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Door sucked off. Wing did not come off.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bad time.
I don't hate it as much as the Trump Gaza video.
For sure,
No,
for sure.
That's still
For
in
sure.
the first place. Yep.
I'm going to try to make this note that I have into February.
Okay, I
You're all
love it.
good.
I love it.
I feel like we got into a time in the world where, and this is my note.
Yeah.
My note is that not everyone needs to be in super wide-legged jeans.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times it has happened. We know this has been slowly happening where people are burning their skinny jeans.
Right,
Okay.
right.
However, my note is that maybe bring back denim diversity.
Right.
I want to see a mom in a flared pant, a butch in a boot cut, and a in a barrel jean.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We don't need all people in wide-legged jeans, embarrassed and skinny, because some people can wear skinny jeans, like Ryan Seacrest.
True.
Oh my God,
I don't want to
that's
see Ryan Seacrest in a wide, cool denim.
No, he shouldn't be in that.
Where's our diversity? I have notes.
I agree.
I feel like I saw the first spark of jean diversity that I've seen in a very long time.
Alex Earl
after-
wearing a straight skinny jean.
Oh, I was just gonna say after Kendrick's performance.
Yes,
I
the
think
flare.
Everyone saw the flare and went, "Oh fuck, that's awesome."
Right. We don't all have to have the one wide jean.
I know multiple people who are like, gotta go get a flare because of Kendrick. And I'm like, that's sick.
Bring back the diversity.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
You used to go to the Gap, and there used to be a line of jeans, and it was like, which one is going to look best on you? Which one are you going to feel the most comfortable in?
And you wanna know
now
my
it's
secret?
not that. You don't wear
None
jeans.
of them will look good on you.
Beautiful.
It's not true that none of them will look good on you. It's that in your mind, you're going to put a filter over your lenses and say, that doesn't look good on me. But the whole world goes, auga.
True.
If I get jeans, I'm gonna have to tailor them. But if I get them one day, I'll let you know.
You don't need to tailor them because you're perfect size.
I need to get the short leg.
You're the perfect
I know what you mean.
size.
I tailor pants, jeans.
Yeah.
Recently, I started tailoring jeans.
Yeah.
No
Whole
one.
situation.
Set is
You're
so
all the
Thank you
perfect
so much.
size.
Thank
Nobody
God.
needs to get
Everyone
everything
here is the
changed.
perfect size, especially you guys.
True.
Especially
Don't
True.
sexualize the interns. Okay.
Especially you.
Well,
Oh my god.
this was so fun.
We just think you're the fucking coolest person ever.
You guys rock. This is great. What a breath of fresh air.
Is there anything that you want to tell people and say here's where you find me or here's what you should do?
Okay. This weekend I'll be in Toronto, and then next weekend I'll be in Vancouver and Edmonton. Then I'm hitting up Buffalo. You can see me on tour with my podcast, Two Dykes and a Mic. We have a spring tour starting in the United Kingdom.
It's very
Hello. Sorry, I said that.
That was gorgeous.
Sorry, I said that. I'm also adding a bunch more places like Eugene, Oregon, which I believe is where lesbians are born.
Yeah, Eugene,
my God,
Oregon
that's
is
where my
very
friend-
lesbian.
I'll be there June 6th, and then I'm going to add some cities in Ohio in May. So if you want to follow me, I'm at Rachel Scanlon Comedy, and my podcast is Two Dykes and a Mic. And any of those shows that you come to, you'll literally laugh your face off.
I can attest to that for sure.
Yeah.
I had to get a brand new face after I saw you at the Largo.
Wow.
Thank you for getting a great new face.
Thank you. They did a really good job matching my old one.
It looks just
But
like the
it's
old
from only dead people skin.
And that's the best.
the price
kind.
you pay.
Best skin.
And that's
the best skin. And I've always said that.
You guys, thank you for watching so much. You can check out extra garbage on our Patreon.
Yeah, you can
it's
check
so
out more
cheap.
of Autism the Show on our Patreon.
Yeah, and until next time, I've been the Syd one this whole time.
I've been the Olivia one this whole time, and this has been Rachel Scanlon the whole time, and this has been Syd and Olivia Talk Shit, and thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Freeze frame.